Hi, my name is Hans-Peter Meyer, and today I'm talking to Allison Mackenzie in front of Dark Side Chocolates in Cumberland, on Cumberland's kind of food strip here. It starts with, I don't know where it starts, Waverly and lunches and like these, what are they called, the bluegrass brunches. Oh, yeah. Kind of works its way down through like all kinds of stuff, the pizza place, Wandering Moose, and there's probably more restaurants here per capita than anywhere else in Vancouver Island, maybe.
Probably.
It used to be known for its the number of beer parlors here, but I think the restaurants are far outnumbering them now. And Allison's part of what's happening here. So, Allison, how did you're only a little over a year and a half into owning Dark Side Chocolates. How did you get here?
Well, my sister-in-law Jan started Dark Side Chocolates, I guess 4 or 5 years ago. She started selling at the farmer's market and then eventually opened the shop here. And then a couple years ago, I guess 3 years ago now, she got pregnant and decided she wanted to, take some time off. So she needed someone to work the shop and asked me. And I'd never worked with chocolate before, but I thought I'd give it a try. And then I asked her at some point, when she was coming back. It's like, how long is this maternity leave going on? And she said she'd been thinking about actually not coming back and maybe selling it. So then a year ago, June, I officially purchased it from her and took it over as my own. And but it's been really nice. She lives locally as well. It's been great having her as a mentor and helping me out along the way.
Well, our focus and what I do is mostly on local food, and but that doesn't mean just like stuff produced locally. Obviously, we don't have cocoa beans being grown in this region, but the other side of it is people who are taking those kind of elements and making things with them and putting, creating local value and flavor here. So, how do you do that?
Well, I do, as far as like using local food that's produced, I do that as much as I can in the seasons that it's available to infuse flavors into my truffles.
Like for what, for example?
Local lavender or chili peppers or basil or herbs and other flavorful ingredients. I use those as often as I can when they're in season and available. And then the other part of it is just sort of providing the experience of enjoying a treat that was made by someone and I appreciate that, being able to go into local stores and knowing the people that made what I'm enjoying, and that's important to me here, to provide that experience for people.
Now you came from Toronto, you said 11 years ago. Yes. And you don't live here anymore, but you live close by to this little place, Cumberland. I mean, how many people are in Cumberland? Maybe 1,400, something like that. Maybe. It's what's it like being a retailer here?
Well, I mean, it sure doesn't get the traffic that a bigger city would, a bigger town would, but what it lacks in that, it really makes up for in heart in the business community. I love having a business here. The local retailers and we get together, we have lunch together every day. It's very social, it's a very nice, supportive business community, and I really appreciate that. It's a different experience than I notice going anywhere else. I don't see business owners getting together regularly, and we have Christmas dinner together. Like, we have a very familial relationship, and it's nice. There's lots of cross promotion. There's lots of support, and it's a great business community for that.
Do you have many people coming into Cumberland just to come to your place?
Yeah, I have had that. I've had a few people, and I usually recognize people that come into my shop, or recognize if I haven't seen them before, and I've asked them, where they're from or how they found me. And some people have read articles here and there, or there's the sort of chocolate network too, where people talk about different chocolate shops. So I guess I'm on the buzz there, and so I've had people that they're like, "Oh, we made the trip special to come into your shop." And,
from what's the furthest away?
Well, I don't know if it was specifically for my shop, but I've had people come from Germany and England, and I doubt they came to Cumberland just for my shop, but it was on their destination, list, so that was nice. I've had some international travelers. you know. But a lot of people from down island will make trips just for chocolate, which is nice.
What is the product that you're most proud of right now in your shop?
Well, I'm proud of all the products. We have a great line of truffles. It's been fun in the last year building the confidence to come up with my own recipes and flavors, and that's been really nice. So right now I'm pretty excited about. I have a chili salted caramel that I really love. I just made a blue cheese and fig truffle, which turned me on to blue cheese somehow. But yeah, there's a couple new. I'm proud of my new recipes because Jan gave me a full selection of great truffles to work with and to create, and then I'm proud of the ones I've come up with on my own since then too.
Okay, well, I'm going to cut this short because my girl who loves chocolate said I better come home with a bag full of salted dark chili chocolate. So this one that you just mentioned, that's the ticket, okay?
All right.
So thanks a lot, Allison.
Yes.
Rumble, rumble, rumble. There's not a lot of traffic on the streets here in Cumberland. There's lots of people walking, but every once in a while there's a truck will roll by. And if you haven't visited this place, there's like I said, there's pizza shops, there's cafes, and then there's Dark Side Chocolate where you can get chocolate and chocolate dipped ice cream. Is that right?
The ice cream's more for the summer, really, but we have hot chocolates and mochas and other yummy treats.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Allison.
Thanks, Hans.
And thank you for watching.